A sigh escapes from between my lips. Chatting with Nana and Takako tired me out more than I would have liked. Is it because I'm so much older than they are? Or perhaps it's because they're both just plain weird. Yeah, it's definitely because they're both weirdos.
You're looking kinda depressed there, Shugo. What's the matter? Are your wounds acting up?
Nah, what wounds me is the fact that humans will never be able to truly understand each other.
I see. I suppose it's true that I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, my wounds are doing just fine. I still have a minor headache, though.
I see.
The awkward silence drags on. Nana's talkativeness is pretty annoying, but Toji's reticence is kind of problematic as well. Why don't we just get down to business?
Sure.
Toji nods silently, then pulls out a notebook from her bag.
It's information concerning that mistress, Hyo.
Oh, so you finally got it. Hyo. She's the girl the Hand of Death is chasing, the girl who looks exactly like Kazuna. There's a very good possibility that it's Kohzuki Yura under an assumed identity.
I got this information from some associates within the Hand of Death. It should be somewhat reliable.
Got it. Toji nods and flips through the notebook.
It concerns a time before she disappeared. Apparently, Hyo made frequent visits to a certain religious cult's facilities.
A cult?
I'm pretty sure you've heard of them. It's a newly founded religion called Senri.
Senri? I've heard the name from Toji before.
The suspect's name is Shigusa Tokiko. Apparently, she's one of the leaders of a cult that's been gaining popularity recently in Ueno.
So, Senri is the cult that she belongs to?
Yeah, I did some checking up on them as well. Hold on just a sec.
Toji starts explaining as she leafs through her notebook.
The group was founded in 1947, shortly after the war ended. They started out small. The cult consisted of only a few dozen members when they were first established in Ueno. At that time, their doctrines were still pretty normal. It used to be an unassuming, tiny group that was centered around their clergy members. But then, 2 years ago, the Senri faith underwent a radical transformation. They built a temple in Tokyo and housed their most fervent believers there. The population of faithful practically exploded. They now have members ranging from top government officials to hobos living in the slums.
But why the sudden change? There's no way the number of cultists would just increase like that without some sort of reason.
Regrettably, I don't know the truth behind that as of yet.
Toji turns a page in her notebook.
However, their current leader is called the Holy Prophet. They just happened to show up around 2 years ago.
Which means that this leader of theirs is the one who remade the cult?
Their leader is spreading Senri through these so-called infallible prophecies that they make.
Prophecies? Man, this just keeps getting fishier and fishier at every turn.
Yeah, I didn't believe it at first either. However, the truth is, a lot of people sign on to the faith just because of those prophecies.
You've gotta be shitting me. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm shocked that the city of Ueno has become overrun with crazy cultists right before my very eyes. And then... Toji suddenly stops talking. Toji? She ponders things for a few moments, then continues.
This doesn't have anything to do with Hyo, but there's something that's been bothering me. Will you hear me out, Shugo?
She lowers her voice. Sure, I don't mind.
It's about the murder cases that happened recently in Ueno. You remember them, right, Shugo?
How could I possibly forget? My hands had brushed against Reen's bleeding corpse. There's no way I could forget something like that.
Apparently, all those murders were prophesized.
What? A surprised yelp escapes through my lips. Since Toji looks unusually serious, I thought she was going to bring up something deep, but... Bullshit, they're surely just making things up. They probably just insisted they knew it all along after the fact, all in a day's work for the sham of a priestess. However, Toji's serious expression does not change.
Even if they did it 2 years ago?
Huh?
The Senri faith assumed its current infrastructure under this leader 2 years ago. They made a prophecy that this world would be destroyed in the near future. The only way to be saved was to become a member of the cult, or so they claimed. Of course, you could just write it off as typical behavior for a false prophet. However, the murders occurred exactly as predicted. We can't just brush it aside as some crazy religious babbling anymore.
Exactly as they predicted?
That's right.
Toji nods quietly.
A beast that consumes human flesh. A dark-winged messenger from the heavens. That's what they foretold.
A chill runs up my spine. They refer to Fukamizu Kaoru and the strange corpse she produced.
According to them, those are the omens of our doom. Recently, a lot of people have been competing to join Senri in order to escape destruction.
However, the only thought in my mind is, that's ridiculous. I shake my head in rebuttal.
You still don't believe me, Shugo? People in the Hand of Death have seen the writings containing the prophecies with their own eyes.
It's a simple coincidence, or they're stretching it to fit. At any rate, prophecies and their ilk don't exist.
Well, it's only natural to think that.
Toji sighs.
To tell you the truth, this creeps me out. I was tracking down the escaped mistress, and then this information came out of nowhere and blindsided me.
The escaped mistress. Come to think of it, we were so engrossed in talking about the prophecies that I didn't even ask her about the main point. Toji, so that group in Hell are... But before I can finish asking my question...
Shugo-san!
Kazuna shows up, carefree as ever.
Oh, Toji-san's here too! Wow, what a coincidence! I never thought I'd run into you as well. It kinda makes me happy.
Right.
Toji looks embarrassed by the unexpected intruder. Hey, what about your theater rehearsals? Isn't opening day coming up pretty soon? Kazuna had informed me that her duties with her company would prevent her from showing up at the Yukishiro in the near future.
Oh, right. Actually, we were right over there having a conference about the performance tomorrow.
Kazuna turns around and points toward an area farther inside the store. They all look like theater people to me.
Well, yeah, it's our director, the investors, the artistic director, and... Anyways, they're really important people, so I was mega nervous, yeah.
Well, you actually get nervous, Kazuna?
Shugo-san, how can you casually make such a rude remark?
Nah, I didn't mean it that way. I laugh off Kazuna's protests. But that means that this production is pretty massive, huh?
You've got that right. Will everything really be okay with me as the lead actress?
Hey, I'm not the one to ask.
Oh, I'm sorry, it just...
Kazuna regains her composure and continues.
There's something else even more amazing! Depending on how my performance is in this production, they might send me overseas to study!
Overseas? Why?
The art of theater originated overseas. Plus, it's been my dream ever since I was a little girl.
Kazuna's eyes sparkle brightly. Wow, that's pretty awesome. That means you gotta give it everything you've got tomorrow, huh? I nod, impressed.
Shugo.
I glance over to discover Toji with a grim look on her face. Oh, right. Whoops, I stopped for a pleasant chat with Kazuna, even though I was in the middle of my conversation with Toji. With a wry smile on my face, I turned to face Kazuna. Kazuna, Toji and I need to continue our discussion. I'm sorry, but could you...
Did I interrupt your work? I'm really sorry, Toji-san. I guess I've been riding on Cloud 9 all day long today.
Kazuna bows in apology.
No, it's fine.
Just this last thing, then.
She presses stubs of paper into our hands.
They're tickets for tomorrow's performance. Both of you guys, please come and watch, okay?
The title printed on the tickets is Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Oh wow, doing one of the classics, eh?
Indeed, the theme of this performance is a reinterpretation of the classics.
Someone suddenly speaks up from behind me. Huh? I spin around to find...
It's going to be the real Shakespeare, free and full of passion, not like the refined, sanitized, revised editions found in textbooks and their ilk. Well, at least that's the spiel the director gave us.
Standing there behind me is a young man wearing a composed expression.
Huh?
Kazuna makes a funny sound when she sees him.
Akao, Sensei, what are you doing here?
Well, we're heading off to the next place, so I came over here to fetch you, Kohzuki-san.
Huh? It's time to leave already?
Everybody's already waiting outside.
I'm so sorry! I can't believe a newbie like me is holding everyone up!
She bobs her head repeatedly in apology. Kazuna? Who is he? I'm assuming he's someone involved in the production.
Oh, sorry about that, Shugo-san. Here I am making a fuss all by myself without introducing you folks properly.
Kazuna turns to face us and says,
This is Akao Ikuma. He's the artistic director for this production.
Akao Ikuma nods his head at me coolly.
Nice to meet you, Kohzuki-san?
He turns to Kazuna, waiting for her to introduce us.
Oh, right. These are my two good friends, Takashiro Shugo-san and Aoki Toji-san.
Hello there. Toji and I both respond rather indifferently.
Oh!
However, the young man's reaction is far more animated than anything I had expected.
So you're Takashiro-san!
He excitedly reaches out to shake my hand.
I've heard rumors from Kohzuki-san. You're the famous detective who cracked those bizarre murder cases. Wow, I'm honored to meet you.
Right. I can't believe she blabbed about it, even though I strictly told her to keep her mouth shut. Kazuna gets all flustered after I shoot her a distinctly accusatory look. There's nothing I can do about it at this point, since he already knows. I sigh deeply and turn to face Akao. No, I can't take credit for that.
Please, no need to be so modest. It must have been such a thrilling tale of high adventure, roaming through the city at night, meting out punishment to that inhuman monster. My oh my, it's shameful for a man of my age to say this, but I just love stories like that.
Akao then glances at his wristwatch.
Ah, too bad. Unfortunately, I don't have time to chat today. How does this sound, Takashiro-san? Would you like to come over to my atelier for a visit sometime?
To be perfectly honest, I'm rather reluctant to go. However, he is a friend of Kazuna's. I can't just flat out refuse him. Sure, I guess I don't mind.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Please do stop by.
He claps his hands together in an exaggerated fashion. Akao then leaves a business card with his address on the table.
I'll be waiting for you. Come over anytime whenever it's convenient for you, Takashiro-san. Fortunately, I'll have plenty of free time after tomorrow's production is over with.
Sure, I got it. I'll just play along for the time being. Regrettably, I have zero interest in the fine arts. In reality, I probably won't have any chances to actually go and visit.
I'm jealous, Shugo-san. I hear it's super rare to get invited over to Akao-sensei's atelier, you know?
Oh? When did that rumor start spreading around? I never intended to present myself as a recluse.
He grins at Kazuna with that same composed expression on his face.
You'd be most welcome at my place, Kohzuki-san. Why don't you come hang out together with Takashiro-san?
Huh? Seriously?
Her eyes sparkle with joy.
Well then, let's all look forward to that after our production's finished. Anyway,
He takes Kazuna's hand and says,
shall we go?
Oh, sure.
After energetically bidding us farewell, Kazuna is led out of the store by Akao.
Let's get out of here too.
Toji stands up from her seat. Toji? We still haven't finished our conversation. It's quite unlike her to cut things short in the middle of a conversation. Is she really that angry about those two interrupting?
No, it's just faster to head straight there.
What are you talking about?
Senri's headquarters. It won't take us long to walk over there. You're coming with me, Shugo.
Hyo had started visiting the cult's temple a while before she disappeared. What did she seek from Senri? What did she believe? Even if the answers to those questions existed within the Hand of Death's information network, Toji was unable to find them. The people belonging to the cult have always been tight-lipped. They never open up their hearts to people not of their faith. Therefore,
We have no other option but to pretend to be one of them and do some investigating from the inside.
that's the grand conclusion Toji has drawn. Well, come to think of it, there's no place like a religious organization to hide an ordinary person who has no outside support. Even the Hand of Death's extensive search network wasn't able to infiltrate Senri's temple. Everybody there forgets their past and devotes themselves wholeheartedly to the faith. Hyo might even be there right this very moment.
Shugo,
Toji suddenly halts. Huh? What's wrong?
it was kind of her to give this to me, but it conflicts with my schedule. Take it and put it to good use.
She holds out the ticket that Kazuna had given to her. What a waste. Even though she lives in such a bloodthirsty world, Toji's favorite pastimes include activities like watching movies and reading. Are you sure, Toji? I don't think just anyone can get their hands on these.
I've work to do. There's no way I can go.
Toji's looking a great deal more glum than usual. She probably really regrets not being able to attend the performance. I suppose I'll take it then. I can probably try inviting Hatsune, Madame Mujaku, or somebody else at the Yukishiro.
Damn it all.
Toji clicks her tongue in annoyance after I take her ticket.
It's gonna be Kazuna's big debut, too.
Well, if you want to see it that badly, there's gotta be a way you can get out of it, right? Like getting someone to stand in for you or something? Toji's expression sours even more after I say that.
Being that selfish would never fly. I have a certain image I need to uphold. Besides, it would cause trouble for the others. Not everyone leads as carefree a life as you do, Shugo.
She glares at me bitterly. Oh, come on, I've had my share of hardships. But if I say the wrong thing now and incense her further, I'm going to leave this place in a world of pain. Even after I wisely decide to keep my mouth shut, Toji keeps grumbling. On our way to Senri's headquarters. Hold up. A thought suddenly pops into my head, and I draw to a halt.
What's up, Shugo?
How's this Senri investigation going to work?
What do you mean?
How long will it take?
Let's see.
Toji stops to ponder a bit.
Sorry, but I can't give you an exact number. It'll depend on the reception Senri gives us.
I see. If that's the case, then I'll definitely be needing some of those.
Some of what?
You know, emergency rations. We can't have my stomach growling in the middle of this important infiltration operation, right?
Shugo, are you going to take this seriously?
Yeah, you can even start calling me Mr. Serious. That's how serious I am. There's a glimmer of what looks like resignation in Toji's eyes.
Whatever. Just do what you want. I won't complain as long as you do your job when the time comes.
Really? Thanks, Toji. I nod my thanks with my serious game face on. I've made a lot of plausible-sounding excuses in my day. However, this time I really am just hungry. Well then, I scan over the gaudy signs of the restaurants lined up downtown. They all look pretty damn tasty to me. Which one should I pick? I suppose I'd be better off getting something to go. Unable to make a decision, I end up wandering around. Huh? Nuts, our eyes met. What do I do? It's drawing me in! Well, come to think of it. The old man's takoyaki are far from nasty, but then again, they don't exactly have me drooling over them either. 2 orders of takoyaki, sir.
Thanks for the business.
Strangely enough, today he cooks them up for me without any objection. A delicious scent starts to rise up from the griddle after he pours in the batter. He's not bad when he puts his mind to it. As I watch him in admiration, a catchphrase written on the bottom of the price sign catches my eye. Closing sale. Takoyaki, 10 for 1 yen. What the hell? It looks like his closing sale will run until the end of February. Which means that this old fella's food cart is...
nuts. You saw it, eh? I kinda just wanted to disappear without anybody noticing.
I get a grip on myself just as I'm about to say, then why don't you just put that sign away? But sir, if you're closing, then...
Business ain't going so well. All I'm left with in the end are debts. Lately I've been wondering whether the things HQ has been saying are true. I think I'm probably finished.
Sir! I can't believe it. This old guy given up? After shaking his head sadly, he continues.
I just don't get it. Why don't my takoyaki sell? I really don't get it.
I get a grip on myself just as I'm about to say, isn't it because you're scary looking? Man, I'll miss you.
Hearing you say that is a relief.
He flashes me an embarrassed grin and holds out a package with 5 orders of takoyaki.
Take it. It's on the house.
Sir. I accept his token of goodwill. I'll never be able to finish eating 5 orders, but I couldn't just refuse.
Shugo.
Toji regards me with contempt as I return bearing a large load of takoyaki in my arms.
So, you really are screwing around, Huh.
Wait, I can explain. It's really not my fault.
Whatever. Hurry up and eat. I'm tired of waiting.
Will you help me out, Toji?
No can do. You bought it. You eat it.
Damn, that's cold. I reluctantly start munching away at the old man's takoyaki. I can taste his tears.
Now that I've closed my takoyaki stand, I don't really have much to do right now. Maybe this old man should take a vacation. Screw all the orders from the top. I'm going to the Bahamas. Aruba, Jamaica, oh, I wanna take ya. Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why won't we go? Jamaica, off the Florida Keys.
Let's Dub Project.